Yo, I am Timbaland, and you're watching I Fathom magazine. How did me, Timbaland Mosley, get started in the music business? I can't even tell you. It was more like a dream. You know, like you're a young kid. You meet people. I used to DJ. I love music. You meet other people who love music, have a passion for it. So Missy was the other person I met. So then when I met Missy, she would say she's going to the Jodeci concert and gonna try to meet them backstage. So that's like, okay, whatever. So I'm not going. I'm staying home. So they go. They really meet them backstage. Then they like he gonna fly us up. So that's like, think about when people come up to you now. It was all like it was a dream. It was like a big dream. It was like everything happened so. It was no false moves in our steps.
Everything was executed.
Yeah, like it was in God's plan. Like everything, like, oh, he gonna call us. He really did call. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. He really called. He really flew them up. And Missy was like, no, I want to use Timbaland. Like, you know, she vouched for me. And I came up there and then we all grinded it out. Then that was the moment of, yeah, like I got to see a lot of things to not do and things to do. So then that wasn't happening. So that was our first like bump.
Right. We all get those bumps in the road.
Yeah, so that the first bump really.
We thought we was on. We thought we was going.
Yeah, so the first bump was that.
All right.
So to get to me was like, it was really a dream. It was all in God's plan. Like it's, I don't know. It just everything we thought or we imagined, it happened. I was influenced by, when I was growing up, I was influenced by Prince. I thought Prince was ill. Like, who's this man on this horse naked? Like, when I was a kid, and I'm like, but it sounds so good when I was a kid. Like, who is this dude? So I wanted to see him in concert. When I saw him in concert, I didn't know, like, you know, his style was a little bit too much for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, booty cheeks out, and I was like, ooh, I don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? But you're a fan of him, so you don't really like.
Right. You let that one slide.
I ain't really let it slide, but you know, I ain't dwell on it. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of them things of like, he was one of the ones. Michael Jackson was too. Like, they both like a tie. Why do I feel like I'm the underdog? I feel like I'm the underdog in the industry. I feel like even to the world, to a little bit, I feel like I am, but it might be me. You know what I'm saying? It could be me because I don't really do too much. So, you know, I don't know.
There's a lot of politics in the game.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of politics in the game. It's just a lot of little things that make me feel like, you know. And then when you do something amazing, everybody come on. It's like, but you supposed to came on a couple of years ago, like, and it's
like I've been trying to show y'all.
Yeah, like what you
I
trying?
ain't get it yet. Like,
Yeah, so that's why it's like. But I guess that's just life, huh? You know what it was? It was just the fact that this is somebody I look up to. He's not here. I can't talk to him. I'm working with him when he's dead. So it's a lot of all that planning. You think about Aaliyah, think about a lot of things. Like when working with Michael Jackson in the Escape album I thought it was cool, but I didn't know how of a toll it would take on me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I had to let it go. Like, let me just do something else. Let me come back to it. So, and then when I came back, I feel like he was speaking through me, through the tracks, through his vocal tracks. I was like, and I started doing the beat, and I hear.
Like closing your eyes because you probably had those tapes.
Yeah, so I was like,
these are old records.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got it. I know how to do it. Because I can hear him talking to me. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool moment. So when I was in Johannesburg, and what I saw in the African artist is this guy named Reason, and Reason is very dope. The Reason turned me on to other people. I'm like, man, there's something out here. There's something different out here. You know what I'm saying? But it can be translated in America in a hard way, in a cool way, because they got different facial structures, different everything. So there's how they bounce is totally different. But they bounce how we bounce, but in their way.
Okay.
So I feel like that's something that needs to be shared with the world. That was my take of Johannesburg. Like I got to experience Johannesburg. You know what I'm saying? Like them partying, everything. It was great. Probably not, maybe not this year. I have a new project. I have new projects. But I don't have them probably coming out this year because it's kind of like maybe too rushed. But it'd be prep during this year. It's prepping during this year.
It's in prep season.
Yeah, like just not just my thing, but the whole organization.
Okay.
From this new, I don't want to call it a project. I want to call it this new journey. This new journey that I'm about to take, meaning through life, with my family, with my new music. I feel like I'm about to do something where I tie the knot, kind of like where I start setting up an empire, where I find young producers, young people who got the natch, and I go in there and give them the boost. I find the new for the future, which I have a son that's 21. You know what I'm saying? So I have to find, so I have to find what his niche is. I have to set up the future. Like I think our job as entrepreneurs and making all this money is to set up the future. You know what I'm saying? For our children, for your children, and for generations on. Then when we die, I feel like we got something accomplished. So I feel like it's a new journey for me, and the new journey is me finding my Beyonce, me finding my new Aaliyah, me finding my new Nelly, Pet Benatar, Lady Gaga, and me controlling it. And I feel like I have all three right now. It's just a new, fresh breath air, and this newness, and it's what everybody gonna want to go to next year. It's like it's because you can't say, 'cause nobody, my youngest, like most of them are like 19. You know, so it's the new. Yeah, it's the new. So you can't. What people doing now is old. It's not about, it's about just what is the new empire for 2000. Puff built his empire. He's building different things. What is the new empire of music and other things coming out of 2000 a year, the generation of 2000, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like before I leave this earth, to be a big mark on the future. It's like if people said I'm the man when I came out, being the man is controlling the past and the now. And then once you can control that, there's no accolades for that. But what I'm trying to do this time around is make a historical moment of bringing unity and this blackness back, that black elegance back, that black superstar that goes pop. You know what I'm saying? That just got that so charisma, like Jackie Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Like that charisma. I got my Instagram. Timbaland at Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? Then Twitter is Timbaland 007. Yeah. So I'm there. I got people who run it. I don't be on the thing myself. It's like me. I try to treat social media as if I treated the charts when I was doing music. I didn't look at the charts. I was like, oh, okay. What type of advice I can give to our young people and our young entrepreneurs is first put all your trust into God. That's number one. Two, timing is everything. Having patience is the key to success. If you can rush something by being young because you got something, you got it right, but you can walk in the wrong path. But if you just sit and wait, if you can hold out, you'll be all right. So that's the most advice I can give to entrepreneurs, is just timing and patient, and never stop doing what they love to do. But you got to be patient with it. You got to nourish it and watch it grow. Well, when it grows, you'll be like, I get what all the suffering was for. Timbaland, I Fathom, you know, it's one of the realest interviews, grown man interviews, that is.
Run the rounds, and if you want me, then come on get me now. Since you with me now, then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla.